The story behind KVB Enterprises layoffs is a tangled web, even including the company changing hands. But one thing is clear, the impact is felt deeply among the workers and their families. Tonight, I'm on your side.
Are you Angelica?
Yes.
Or is it Angelica?
Angelica.
Like every week, our story begins at the home of a viewer, in this case, a temporary one.
I'm a mother of 3. I'm expecting another one due in 6 weeks. And I've lived here in Odessa all my life.
But the joy of childbirth is difficult to find for Angelica after losing her job.
They just texted us and they said that was it, KVB was saying goodbye.
You heard her right. She and a dozen KVB Enterprises oilfield chase drivers and dispatchers were laid off January 12th by text. The news came just after she moved into her own home.
I moved in, as a matter of fact, the day that I got the text, I was going to start hanging up my picture frames and stuff. And I told my friend, I said, you know what? I said, I'm not going to do anything anymore. I said, because I don't know what's going to happen.
Even worse, Angelica and at least 3 other employees say the company never gave them their final paychecks, forcing her out of her home and floating from place to place.
It's been hard because I stayed without a home, now knowing, that I don't have an income and just waiting, asking God to help me go through the struggles daily.
A struggle that begins and ends here at KVB Enterprises. We went to their Odessa office to speak to the owners. The door was locked, packages stacked outside, a business card shoved into the door jamb. A fleet of vehicles sits idle, no signs of regular operation. That's where we met Kim, also laid off and never paid.
Well, I was owed right around $4,200. Coming out of Christmas, everybody spends a little extra money that they're not supposed to spend during Christmas, especially when you have a kid and everything.
So what led to the demise of this lucrative oil business? According to state documents, the company changed hands on January 8th, 4 days before the text message layoff. We called new owner Jamie Brown. He first picked up, then never returned our calls.
The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service.
Former owner Jeremy Cleaver's phone number was disconnected. Both have out-of-town addresses. Cleaver did respond to a Facebook message saying, quote, "I sold the company in November to Jamie Brown. Couldn't tell you what happened after that. Jamie and I had a contract that put him in full possession in November. He just drug his feet in sending in the paperwork and draining accounts. They are Jamie's employees from that point. He did show us the contract after further questions were asked, but not before he threatened CBS 7 with harassment claims." As for new owner Brown,
I just kind of wanted to get your side of the story on what's going on with some who say they have not been paid.
He never did get back to us. Little comfort for an expectant mother, now homeless.
I wanted my own place, my privacy, me and my child, and the one that I'm expecting. It's been pretty rough.
Has prayer helped you?
It has. And also, my little one is the one that keeps me going.
We spoke with an attorney about who is responsible. He says the new owner likely shoulders any pre-existing debt or money owed to employees. However, in this case, both the old and new owners may be legally liable for those unpaid checks. The next step for those laid off will be an unpaid wage claim through the government. We did learn this morning that at least one of the workers was offered a job today. I'm in the studio. Matt Rist, CBS 7 News, on your side.